it's officially been 1 day that I'm using Aura, the Repricer, that I moved away from Bqool. I'm going to make a whole playlist of that, of documenting my journey with Bqool, with Aura. I mean, switching from Bqool from Aura. You'll excuse the noise because I'm actually driving right now back from the Netherlands. I was in the Netherlands. I'm going back to Belgium today. So as I said, it's been 24 hours, all right? So, and I actually noticed a couple of things that I actually like with Aura. So, just so you guys know, I did not do any crazy thing with Aura just yet. What I did mainly is just, not mainly, it's just all I did. All I did is actually set the Maven AI repricing rule on every single one of my ASINs, all right? And so, I just did this and 30% return on investment minimum. And so, I haven't seen a huge increase in the speed, in the velocity of my sales, of how much sales I actually got. I think I got a small increase already, but nothing too crazy. But I noticed a couple of things that I really like. And to be honest, I was away from home. I was not really working today. As I said, I enjoyed the day in the Netherlands. Because if you guys know, right now I'm in Belgium, and like it's really close to the Netherlands. Like it's like just like where I was, like 2 hours away from where I stay in Belgium. So we took the day and we enjoyed in the Netherlands. So I was not really working, but I looked at Celebrate on my phone, look at my sales, and the day is far from over, but the day is already doing really good. And there's a couple of things that I really like. So what I feel like Aura Repricer is really good at doing, which the AI Repricer or just the regular, like I feel like there's really no way for people to do that. But like what I feel like Aura is really good at least Maven, the AI Repricer, it's really good at, first of all, competing with FBA. That's going to be the first thing, and I'm going to go a little bit deeper into what I'm actually saying right now. But it's really good at competing against FBA offers when you are the only FBA offer. This is one thing. And secondly, it is really good at competing to get you sales above the buy box. Because if you want to actually get sales above the buy box, and I'm going to tell you my experience with Bqool. With Bqool, if you want to get sales above the buy box, it's going to be a little bit difficult. You're going to need to have your minimum price. And so the way I was doing it myself is that my minimum price and my maximum price were set really tightly. So for example, if the buy box, if the product, because a lot of my products, a lot of what I was seeing were, a lot of the products that I was selling above the buy box were products that sells around $29-$30, and that you could sell above the buy box at 32, 33. And so what I was doing when the buy box was at 30 is I was setting my minimum price at like 32 and my maximum price at 32.50. So it will keep my price, or like even tighter than that most of the time. So with Aura, I did not have to do any of that. So as I said, I set my minimum price on everything at 30% because I was too lazy to go through all my ASINs, if I'm being 100% honest. I was too lazy to do that, and I just set everything at 30% to see how it was going to go. You can be sure that if I actually did that with an AI repricing rule with Bqool, it would have tanked my price on a lot of listings. However, quick side note on something that I do not understand, and I do not understand why every single repricer do this by default. By default, what every single repricer is going to do when the buy box is suppressed is that it's going to reduce your price until it finds a new buy box. It's really dumb. Please, Bqool, Aura, I have no idea if SellerSnap is actually doing that, but all of you guys, please stop doing that by default, because it's really dumb, and you're going to tank price on listings because of all of the new beginners. And if you're a beginner, by the way, just know that you can make a ton of money on listings that have their buy box suppressed, okay? You do not need to be scared of listings that have a buy box suppressed. Just watch, I have a video just on that subject. And by the way, I haven't even introduced myself. If you do not know me, my name is Chris Mankunza. I release daily videos on Second Amazon, so you can see right there, like it's daily video, literally. I wanted to make this video fast, like, and I don't edit all that stuff because I want you guys to get my raw feelings about the stuff that I'm talking about. And so in that case, you get my raw feeling on Aura, because I'm literally driving home and telling you what my first day of using Aura is actually is, right? So as I said, yeah, so my name is Chris Mangoza, daily videos, you know the deal, YouTube stuff, like, subscribe if you want more videos, and I also offer coaching, all that stuff. You'll see it in my other videos. I'm not pitching anything to you guys today. But yeah, so, as I said, but the buy box being suppressed, Aura is doing the same thing by default, and so you need to uncheck that by default when the buy box is suppressed. Really, really dumb. There was no reason because Amazon will suppress the buy box. And what I was trying to say before that, I'm sorry because my thoughts are all over the place right now. What I was trying to say is this: I have a video on every single subject that you can think about Amazon. So I actually have a full video on the buy box being suppressed. But you do not need to be scared about that, okay? I made a ton of money on listings where the buy box was suppressed. You can make a ton of money on listings with the buy box suppressed. Alright? You can make a shit ton of money on listings with the buy box suppressed. So by default, all Repricer will actually take your price, which is really, really, really dumb. And there's no reason to actually do that, okay? Because you can just match, and on Bqool, what you would need to do, because it looks like, and I would need to double check. I'm not 100% sure of what Maven is actually doing. So Maven, if you do not know, Maven is the name of the AI of Aura, okay? The AI on Aura, if you want to actually use their AI Repricer. And so, I'm not sure what it's actually doing on listings where the buy box is suppressed if you actually toggle off the option to actually bring your price down to actually find the buy box, which I'm saying again is actually a really, really dumb thing, and never do that. But pretty much on Bqool, what you have to do, what I had to do on Bqool to have, I had a special rule for when the buy box is suppressed. I don't know if this is something that I will need to do on Aura, but I had a special rule when the buy box is suppressed. And by the way, you can see my video on my repricing strategy, the repricing strategy that I use with Bqool. The one that I was using is pretty much the same. I had 1 or 2 more rules that were really for really, really, really rare use cases. But if you actually watch my video on Bqool, you have everything that you need to run your business with Bqool, all right? The only issue with Bqool is that you need to be super tight with your minimum price, or it's going to take your price down super fast if you use the AI rules. If you use the match buy box rules and all that stuff, and you're actually pushing the buy box up with those rules, you will be fine. One feature that seems really, really good is the hyperdrive feature, and I'll make a full video on the subject when I will have really tested it out on Aura, and we will figure it out at that point, right? But one thing that I'm super happy about is that the AI Repricer, so Maven, I don't know if you remember the video that not the video, but if you actually remember the ASIN that I was talking about in yesterday's video, the ASIN that I was not actually getting sales because of Bqool doing some dumb stuff with it, and the FBA price being super low compared to the FBA price that you can actually sell at the FBA price. And there was one guy that was slightly undercutting my cost. Maven is actually pretty good at repricing. It's not perfect, but since it's an AI, it's actually learning from the ASIN. I want to let it time to actually learn from that ASIN, right? And how to actually compete on it. Because what it did is that it actually cut my price by $10. So it's the price is $10, $13 under the other seller, but it's still hugely profitable. So it's not that big of a deal. But I want to see, and I actually got a sale on it. So what I'm going to do when I get home is I'm going to go on my computer and see how it's actually repricing on that ASIN. But so far, I'm moderately pleased with that feature. I'm actually a little bit pleased with that feature because that inventory is starting to move again. So that's one good thing. Yeah, so that's one good thing. Everything else, actually, let me actually look at myself. Actually, one good thing is that a lot of, I have a few ASINs that were not moving that are actually starting to move. You know, some ASINs that are a little bit older, and or some ASINs that for whatever reason they were not moving. Let me actually check if I have new sales, new ASINs to actually look at. I'm quickly checking. Let me see, and seller board is a little bit slow. It's been a little bit slow. It's something that we actually need to talk about. We need to talk about seller board and how it actually started to become super slow, which is unacceptable. And I know the issues of running a software. I 100% know the issue because of Arbitrage Talker, which is my own which is the software that I actually created for Amazon sellers. So yeah, it's not loading for whatever reason. It's not loading, whatever. Yeah, so that's my thought on Aura so far. This is just my first day. I'll keep making updates as new things comes with Aura. But yeah, in the meantime, thank you guys for watching this until here. If you watch until here, leave a sunglass emoji in the comments, and I'll see you on the Discord server. I'll see you in tomorrow's video, and I'll see you in the comments. Thanks for watching.